Ooh. Okay. Okay. Look at that drink. Oh damn. Let's see. I sound alright, do I? Hang on, I just need to make sure the volume is okay. Alright, testing, 1, 2. That sounds pretty fine. Oh. I am not a professional streamer, as you can tell. Well, I guess it's time to play the game everyone's been waiting for. Let's get us some spirit, eh? Okay, I just want to make sure. Do sound okay. Ooh, okay. I'm just looking at my stream stuff. Just make sure it sounds good. Alright. Without further ado, ooh, look at the flower. Look at Trapper, Jesus Christ. A spirit. Look at Wraithy boy. A ding ding. Do you know when I'm playing this, I'm just going to hear all of them in their Samination voices. Huntress is just going to sound like tap, and then Trapper's just going to be like, "Hey there, you got nice legs." Well, no time like the present, I guess we're starting. New file, I guess. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Enter your name. Alright. Big G. Nah. Mr. Cock. Nah. Steve Harrington. Nah, he's not licensed anymore. I will just go with Gregory for now, because like Dead by Daylight doesn't have a Gregory in it, so every game needs a Gregory in it. Every game. That's why FNAF is so great. It has 2 Gregorys. There's one in the books as well. She call you Greg. Yeah. Confirm. Oh man, I'm nervous. Hey Nuna. Nice to see you in the stream. Oh, cough, cough, cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, Theo, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. If I pause at every moment that goes through my dirty mind, we won't be here all day. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. We need this map in Dead by Daylight. It'd be nice to have a map that doesn't suck ass. Why am I nervous? The last dating game I played was Doki Doki Literature Club, and that game put me on a journey. Doki Doki Literature Club is a game that, like, I love that game, like, it's so much so. Watch this. Look at that. It's so cute. It's so cute. I have all of them. I have Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, Jumpscare Monica, and Sayori. I love this game so much. I even pre-ordered the. Don't know how well you heard that. I forgot to put on my headset. Yeah, I have all of them. I have Natsuki, Sayori, Monica, Jumpscare Monica, and Yuri, and I have the Monica figure, the Nendroid one, on pre-order. Yeah, I'd love a. I would really love a map like this in Dead by Daylight. So I'm just checking my phone. I just want to make sure everything's okay. I've never streamed on my laptop. Yeah, okay. Let's continue on with the story. Cough, cough. Still coughing, okay. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Vale, you need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time, endless time, really. Is this, the character talking? I think, was he the narrator? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time, this time, really. Ocean. Ooh. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Gregory. May I continue? Yeah, please go on. Okay, then, as I was... Cough, cough. As I was saying, you look down at your feet ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Why do I always play the fucked up dating games? Can I ever just play one where everything's normal, I get laid, and I'm happy, you know, like, can it just... Okay. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile bugs, worms, and other ick. Vomit? Is this the backstory of the plague? Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. So it's a bit like my real mind. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. Well, if I'm anything like a survivor in Dead by Daylight, it's fucking run. You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run the beach. It's endless despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footsteps are raised by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting that the shadowy forest terror freezes you in your steps. Where are you trying to run? Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun, take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Can we hurry up and get to Spirit? I want to see her. It's a volleyball. You know what that means? They're nearby. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh, it's the Huntress. Little help, please. Ahoy, ladies. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh. Okay. I mean, he looks pretty cool with the jet. Yes! Yes! Go back to Spirit, please. Look at that vein on his bicep. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Spirit, maybe, cover that up. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Let's slow down a bit now, via your eyes. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. Yeah. Well, she's here now. Spirit is here. I'm happy. Although Huntress do be looking good. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. I'm not going to be doing that voice, don't worry. There are weird days and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters though. What do you do? It's kind of funny, I already found Spirit kind of hot in the regular game. What do I do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing. I tossed it back, right? You bend down and grab the ball, don't be watching my ass, either of you. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. Yeah man, I love when the weather is nice. I live in Ireland. I'm lucky to see the sun. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. She's got a nice catch. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're bisexual, like, you basically have 4 options. Me, it's either Huntress or Spirit for me. Although, again, Race looks pretty good. But I gotta go for Spirit, she's my girl. She's my main, killer main anyway. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and you consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers not to give too much away, but at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. So I wonder though, is it only going to be these 4 killers? Like, I'm surprised Trickster wasn't added, to be honest. Trickster seemed like a no-brainer to me. Don't be scared, Gregory, you were made for this. Made for what? Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. I'm just going to guess that the ocean is the entity. And this might be the observer, maybe. And if the ocean is the entity, then the ocean is Nia. Maybe. Now, with no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Yeah, I'm curious. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. What's this up here? The settings. What's the settings do? Save, load, settings, main menu. Oh, so it's like Doki Doki Literature Club where they had that option at the bottom. Okay. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Do you want to get into a talking match with me, Trapper? I see you there. And I guess you're also a nitwit. I'm not a nitwit. Wait a minute. See that cloud in the background? It looks like hair. Is that a boob? Is that a nipple? If I get banned on Twitch for playing this, I'm gonna be pissed. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. That is true, that is fresh blood, isn't it? I didn't even realize. Hey, don't worry about it, it's all just a game. Existence, that is. Your life may be a game, my life is real. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Do you know what, maybe I might go for Hunter, she's like the nicest to me. What's your deal, what brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Oh, I know a lot of people love to be dominated by you, don't they? Deep sigh. Oh shit! Deep sigh. I love how Wraith is the one that does it. It reminds me of the Samination videos. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Maybe on Nia. There's a butterfly on one of Nia's cosmetics. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Harsh words. Harsh words, man. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? No. You know you can't. At least not yet. You know what? She's gonna be my protector. Sit up there and protect me, Sayori. And, don't go near any ropes, okay? Oh yeah, not yet. Don't kill me, please. I just got here. Hey Gregory, you might want to know... Wait. Hey Gregory, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind, there'll be plenty of time for that soon though. Okay then. Right now this group has some questions for you. Do you know what? I would love to see Mr. Gims play this game. I would fucking love to see that. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Why? This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Oh shit. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Me? Damn good. Damn good. Very not at all average. That's some good music. I would say at the very least I'm average. Nah, fuck it, I'm a damn snack, that's what I am. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to... If they're gonna roast me like this, they can fuck off. That is harsh. That is so harsh. Assholes. Trapper flexes, his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. I got muscles too, boy. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Ah, that's easy. Invisibility, flight, super strength. Well, I was going to say telekinesis, but invisibility. Wraith might like that, flight. Hillbilly might like that because, you know, if he bounces into something, he goes, you. Super strength. Would be cool, but out of the three, Flight would be brilliant. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly, honestly. It's not all that it's cracked up to be as far as I go. I'm still not where I want to be. If you can fly, Spirit, then why don't you do that in the fucking game? Maybe then I would get more 4Ks. But you know, you talking to me is pretty nice. Fuck's sake. What was your best subject in school? Home. The going home part. Math, history, skipping class. I mean, I didn't show up a lot of days. History, I wasn't great at history. Math, I'm decent at math. Like, you know, plus minuses. I'm great at that. Multiplication, I'm pretty decent at, I guess. I guess out of the three of these, I would say math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Dog, cat. What the fuck is that? Mustilig. A dog, I guess. I love dogs. Dog. You'd look absolutely adorable in a puppy mask. Oh, do you think I would? Maybe I should put one of those on. I don't have one though. And don't use an actual puppy though. What's your favorite color? Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse. Is that what I saw on the beach? You're such a shrimp. I love your reactions. I hope they're funny though, because like, this is probably gonna be a long game. I mean, I love the color aqua. I mean, like, I love the color of the like the options. It's like bluish, like it's ocean color. But I guess out of these three, blood red's pretty fucking cool. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. I know how you feel, Ray. Well, not really, but like, you know, I'm sorry for what happened to you. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. If I could be lazy and get paid, fuck yeah. I'd love to be an actor, but that option's not there. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Do you like that? Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade for these damned millennials. Don't call me that. I think I'm part of Gen Z. I was born 1998, I think I'm part of Gen Z. So. Millennials, I think, are naive. It doesn't matter. Isn't here a trapper? What did your job as a miner, where did that get you? Got you there, didn't I? Best flavor of ice cream? Ooh, vanilla, chocolate, forced. Maurice! Oh god, oh no. Paulie's going to be so upset when he sees that. And he's already played the game, oh no. Chocolate, vanilla. If I say vanilla, they're going to be like, oh, that's so boring. I mean, like, there's no mint. Where's mint? I love mint ice cream. I'm going to go with vanilla. Vanilla. Spirit, please like that option. My favorite flavor is pain. Good for you. Same here. That's one big thought bubble. What else is big? Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Well, fair enough. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself with enough about ice cream, am I right? There you go, mint, yes. Fucking lovely. Hold on a second, this reminds me, am I right? Always, if the lesson you should learn before we go too much further, do what I say if you want to survive, pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla chocolate horse ice cream. Mint chip? I agree with that anyway, the best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I like that flavor. I like that flavor, it's good. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trap, I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Okay, good for you. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Ray. Don't be talking about Ray like that. Trapper, when's the last time you've gotten a 4K? Hi, I'm Ray. I'm nothing like every 3-1L. I like nice people and load big dumb idiots. You might not like me enough anymore. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Well, do you know what? I'm bad at most things. So there you go. I don't really hate most things either, it's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know. Yeah. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Don't be so nihilistic, Spirit. There's so much to do. There's so much fun in the world. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much, but she was murdered by her father, if I'm not mistaken. Well, you were murdered by your father. I don't know my father. So we're kind of the same, you know? Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Pretty much. Hey, I'm Huntress, don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. It's an invitation. Oh, I like your little thing there. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Okay. Grow up. Yeah, grow up, Trapper. Grow a body. She has a nice body, man. Don't talk shit about her. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it? Only sometimes. Oh, was there a bit of a chemistry between you two before? You really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely accurately. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Yeah, please. Besides, if I know this crew and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Well, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. A yacht? Damn! I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. You know, so far I'm kinda liking Wraith a lot. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it endangers. Wait, engenders? Okay. Engender? What the fuck is that mean? I'm big dumb. What about hanging out by the pool? Ooh. I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a crew. Are you all serious? That's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at, right? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I promise I'm good at reading. I'm tired, and besides I hate being in the sun. Yeah, I can imagine why. Where do you want to go? Ooh. Let's go to the bar, I guess. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Try comfortably enjoying a cool drink on a hot day, it's the best. I mean, what kind of fool one, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing, trying to get ahead and then choose to exert themselves in quite frankly any way whatsoever? Am I getting spirits like me? Well, awesome. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. If you're like the Monica of this game, I'm going to be scared. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. Claudette! We need these outfits in Dead by Daylight, like pronto, come on. I love them. Look at Claudette! Kawaii! Look at Dwight, he looks like a dweeb. They look great. Hold on for just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. Is Feng in this game? Please tell me she is. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job, so Feng's not in this game. Why? Okay. They're the only help remaining on the island. What do you mean remaining? Please don't tell me you killed Feng. Oh no. And Kate. And Meg. No. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. No, it's just pretty calming music. Oh. There we go. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall... Heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. So yeah, everyone else is dead. Why Feng? These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating. Excuse me, with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. Look at Dwight just like slapped back like, yeah. And Claudette's just like, yeah. Now they're touching booties. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with other options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight? Yes, pardon me, please follow us. Hey narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Well, don't try dying, because death is not an escape. Escape? Then? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Alright, yes, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. Is Feng there? It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Was Kate and Trickster there? Very luxurious, doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. No, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. I'm very curious about this other island now. So what'll it be? Bar, I need some drinks, please. Speaking of drinks, I should have fucking got a drink. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. Reading is like the one good thing I can do. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. You hate the others. Yeah, me too. Let's shack up, you know? You know that. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Yeah. John, I just thought about something. If I were to do stuff with Spirit, won't I be getting cut up on glass? Worth it. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. Spirit's dress. Oh yeah, her dress is fantastic. It looks so nice. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Ooh, you're welcome. I'm gonna get laid with Spirit, yay! Now I know why I bought this game. I know why now. I hope they add this dress for her in Dead by Daylight. I think it could work. I think they could make this dress work in Dead by Daylight. Just give her like a sword that looks more like this. Give her the hat. I mean, they gave Feng a hat like this. Please, behavior, do something good. Give her this dress. Are we threatening to end each other again? That was cool. Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspirator. Fuck that word. Conspiratorial tone. He's eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please just make it quick. Is that what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams? Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what will you be having? Yeah, hopefully they do. Because I like their outfits. Specifically Spirit's, I just love. Like, they said she's going to be like more of the goth type character in the game, and goths are pretty hot, you know. Then again, like, I find pretty much anything hot, like, so. So what'll I be having? Do you have a Smirnoff, please? Vodka, soda, sangria, scotch, on the rocks. A virgin. Who told you? Okay, vodka, well, I guess I'll go for a vodka soda. Vodka soda. Coming right up. Really takes me back home, you know, vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on a cold night in the woods. On occasion I would, how do you say, bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the mudland. Well. I love Huntress' dress, but it's too revealing. Oh yeah, Claudette's uniform. I love the Claudette uniform. That does need to get out. I'm kind of surprised though that they gave Jake got an outfit for Dead by Daylight, which I can't get because I played Dead by Daylight and console. Seriously, behavior, fix that. But like Dwight's outfit is like he has like rainbow shorts, something like that. And he has like a surfboard on his back. Why didn't they just give us like the Dwight or Claudette? I mean, yeah, Claudette outfit. The motherland. They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a special little hidden pocket. You shouldn't be drinking, aren't you? Supposed to be looking after children. Chances are they're all so. But no one hides from me. Yeah, I know that. I've been killed by you how many times in the last week. A bit basic to be drinking vodka on the tropical island though, and you're mixing it with soda really. I don't drink much. I don't. You think I'm going to drink because I'm Irish? I find that offensive. Not really though, but being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing, and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, we need to turn this around. Since we fulfilled your request, yeah, they need to add this Claudette outfit. That is too good. Dwight's one would be cool as well. Twinning up on this. One person plays as Dwight, one as Claudette. Run around like Ormond or something. Also, I would just like a beach type map. It's time for you to return the favor. What you need? I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of fall enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind. I hate it, this sucks, but it could be fine or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've never I've literally never seen him in a hat. Literally. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. I mean, it depends what the conversation's about. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm, stand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life, the escape into your own mind. Well, I read like 11 Five Nights at Freddy's books in like 2 weeks, though. I've done a lot of reading. A groan rose through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Dwight, they do be short, don't they? They're pretty short. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you, Bergie, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. I mean, if it was filled with women, it would be The Joy of Sex, I guess. What book? I can tell you what book a lot of people in this, like, the Dead by Daylight community need. It's the Bible, the shit they be saying. Oh. What book? Oh, and it has to be classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, most of those books are all in the public domain. Of course. Nothing too modern, humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years, so what's your favourite? Ooh, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Or Jekyll is how it's pronounced. Books, no thanks, Frankenstein or Dracula. I've never read any of these books, but I've heard of all of them. That's Bram Stoker's Dracula, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who was that written by again? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that'd be good for Blight. Frankenstein. Spirit's kind of like Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, Frankenstein's doctor. Speaking of Frankenstein, you ever heard the song Teenage Frankenstein? What a bop. Very good song. Dracula. I mean, it'd be good to learn about sucking, I guess, but like, I guess Frankenstein. I didn't actually read it, but I've seen like 3 movie versions of Frankenstein. They've all been pretty good. You know, you can lie to make yourself look smarter. They're killers, not mind readers. Oh, that's a good one. Seeking knowledge, but finding only death. Yeah, been there. Oh yeah, he has, hasn't he? I can't say that my experiments have been as successful, but well, fingers crossed. And fire, don't even get me started. Yeah, fire, yeah. Experiments? Crap. Not again, I swear, every excuse you give him, it's this talk about... Shut up! Did you just tell me to shut up? God, sorry, God. Take it from me, this one likes to think he's the scientist, but he's actually the monster. Can I be a little bit of both? Like I said, I haven't actually read it, but that sounds fair enough that I'd be willing to believe it's the true meaning of the story. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. That's how a hunter sounds in Insemination, right? Tap! Come to bed. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air. Don't throw it. A devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Yeah, take off the mask, let me see what's underneath there. What that nose be doing? Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Things are getting good now. Great. It's the guy from that video game, Dead by Daylight. Great idea. I did not know the Trickster was in this game. I know someone who's going to be very happy about the Trickster being in this game. Hell yeah. Does this mean we could potentially see Feng and other characters? Please. Please. Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Wait, so Trickster's actually going to be part of the game now? Oh, that's pretty cool. They actually did add him. I was even saying, like, Trickster was like a no-brainer. Beat it, hack. He's a hacker. There are hackers in Hooked on You. No. I don't know what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game. Well, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. That is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a cock tease. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. I'll be famous too one day, just you watch. Tulu, I'm going to make my own horror movie. It's going to be popular. I'm going to be added as the survivor in DVD. That's going to happen. I'll make it happen. Tulu. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap. Bit, that is. My mouth's dry. Oh yeah, that's what spin the bottle is, you make out. I forgot. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a class way. So not strict spin the bottle, okay. All makeouts will happen out of view of public eye, real romantic like. Yes, romance is the goal, so we'll all be waiting here in complete silence trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out the other side of the bar, but not watching. Hey hey! Like adults, romantic, well-adjusted adults. Gregory, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically, wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Ready. Ready. I'm ready. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're going to smooch. Come on, spirit, 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 spirit. Who do I get? You got spirit. You got spirit, you two are meant to be. Psych, you have to actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First, get 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hard for spin bottle on this one. Here I am. Fuck you, game. I got happy. I got happy for a minute there. Now get your spin on. Alright, the first time I didn't look at that spirit. Hopefully I get her again. Okay. Oh, hell no. You got trapper. Okay. Okay. You got huntress. Not bad. Yeah. You got wraith. You got wraith. Please, 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 please. Yeah. You got trapper. Oh hell no. Please no, not trapper. Trapper's like the one I least want. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I'm uninstalling. You got trapper. Trapper's your true match. No. No. Please God, no. Oh no. Shit. Ooh. Everyone. Just this morning you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across the beach towel at Trapper with lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. What's up? Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Trapper takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. I thought that was about to say like something about butt on face. Ugh. That's very calming. Ooh, butterflies. This is great. Trapper takes you by the hand and you say, okay, here's my hand. Psych! Ocean man, take me by the hand. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might cross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Okay, perfect, that's great. Trapper, you, we... Save it, it's not happening. Oh, thank God. Oh, don't cry, I know. To get this close to a living God and then feel the sting of his rejection, it must hurt bad. Oh yeah. It's gonna take me a while to get over this one. But don't take it personally, well do, but use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to, it's because you haven't earned it yet. You might later. No thanks. For now it can't be that easy. Sure, maybe one of the others, they're weak, sad, lonely, not me. I don't need this. It's mine to give or to withhold. You know, Trapper's a bit of a dick. So he is. I don't like Trapper. You really dodged a bullet. This means you'll have a chance to present yourself in a bit more flattering of a light later, assuming you survive. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you're cute. Well, I mean, like, I would make out with you so hard your heart would cave in if I wanted to, and I do, but I still won't. Okay. Tell anyone I told you this and you die, they die, and then I have you all revived and kill you again. No one's listening. I'm not streaming. If anyone asks, I was the best you ever had, which I might just be another time. I mean, not like there's much competition. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. Oh, please do. That we only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on the island silent. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist you join us. Oh, good dinner. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. And there are so many more interesting things to die from. Yeah. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat. There's very limited seating directly around you. Okay. And oh great, terrific, it seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. I don't blame him. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Raider Trickster. Oh, Trickster's here. Yeah, he's here. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise, yeah, well, they don't call him expected after, I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds or killers and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Craig, you're doing good. Well, I mean, like, yeah. And we literally can't let hunters and trappers sit together. Literally. No, seriously, their arms are too big, they can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? It's this behavior basically trying to dig themselves out of the fact that their game is glitchy. Okay, Dwight and Claude are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them sit opposite you. Hunters and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Man, if Sasha from Attack on Titan was here. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. It wasn't the herbs from Resident Evil, was it? My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. You know, you're a vegetarian. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts and you need to murder something to its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Gregory, you thinking what I'm thinking? Boobies? It's going to be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people craft. Wait, what? I don't want to eat part people. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, you know. You cooked the pig! Amanda, no! When you look closely at the pig, you spot what definitely appears to be scrapes of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. Claudette, Dwight, I'm not fucking eating a person. I am not Bubba Sawyer. I am not a cannibal. That is where I draw the line. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. I mean, all of you take like 2 hits to down someone, so... you two and your ridiculous bicep swing contest, enough, crow off. Obviously my gorgeous katana is the only option of... I mean, katanas are... badass. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Hey Gregory, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean... Felix, no! I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, yeah, there we go. Felix. Okay, that was my minute. Otherwise, this would go on for hours, no hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take in longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining their tools. So that's why the killers always do that after they hit someone. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. Fuck you two for killing Felix. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Is it Jason's? Minigames consist of two parts and stuff. Yeah. pointer rise. Okay, press space bar to stop the pointer while it will target the wing and fail to land the target and you will lose. Two persons to land the start of the target area, not the end. I think I'm ready. Ready? Here, away we go. Slice. Perfect. 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 Hardcore minigamer. Shit, flawless. That was possibly the sexiest thing I've ever seen that didn't involve a dismemberment. Maybe we should skip dinner. I don't mind skipping dinner because I don't want to eat Felix, okay? Settle down, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And remember, Gregory, don't show all your cards just yet. You don't want them to expect anything. I'm still upset about Felix. I don't know why, but like, Felix being dead is really bothering me. I don't even play him. Dinner is finally served. You guys are disgusting for killing Felix like that. For real. The sounds especially come from the mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mass and shoving food up behind them are nasty. Well, I got misophonia, so that's not going to help them. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? It's obviously hell, I mean. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudia and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their ass off to make this night perfect. Or at least they're lifting their mass. It's only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? Okay, do you know what? I want to be with Spirit. She's the only one that hasn't eaten. The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Gregory. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Yeah, but sometimes taking a good number two just feels great. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Oh, I've noticed. You see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. That's true. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating, they don't like that. Spirit's not eating! I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? This is gross, I'm sorry, look at that seagull. I'm gonna be fucking honest, I'm not eating Felix. Everything about this dinner is an abomination from what is almost certainly human meat to the lack of manners, the lack of dismemberment parts, and those noises, everything is so vile I might throw up. Bleh, I am the plague. Even Spirit is talking about number twos, I thought she was the classy one. Oh well then, I didn't realize her eating habits crossed you out. Don't be so judgmental, jeez. Fuck you. If I could feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right. But what I can feel is rage, and I'm furious you just ruined the meal. I have a whole leg to eat. I don't give a fuck. Even though you're in the hot seat now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. That's almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, and you feel your whole body begin to shut itself down. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least our right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Well, be put into a cum jar or something. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? Oh, so it is Doki Doki Literature Club all over again. The run. Oh, trial run. For this place holds many secrets even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Alright, writers, don't suck your own dicks or anything like Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like, for the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. You wake up to find hunters holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. I was just going to narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Yeah, your bunny mask. It reminds me of a girl I knew. I hope you haven't eaten her. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Well, there's already a doctor. Hunter styles, you can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the mask you see that Huntress is blushing a bit, it seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point. It smells pretty damn good. I'm not a fucking cannibal! I'm, a vegetarian, thanks though. Huntress grunts in judgment. Humans are at the top of the food chain for a reason. Well, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced human-ing? Good. Show her a thing or two. Yeah. Time I do some cool stuff. You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the barret off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only find that it's Dwayne Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Hang on guys, I need to get a drink. My fucking throat's sore. Okay. Okay. Right. How long have I been streaming? Hour 12 minutes, okay. Alright. I'm back, got a drink. Powerade, man, so fucking good. I don't know how much longer I'll stream for, I'll see how far I can get in this. And attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute for points was not part of these activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfires, both of them at this rate being late. Playing sick, no, I was no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. What kind of shit's going on now? Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, join Todd quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. You hasn't been sticking to the schedule. Oh yeah, I wonder who that was. What a naughty boy. I mean, or girl. No. Just in case. Oh god. My fucking back. Again, do you be having back problems? I can be seen, can I? No. Well, that won't be good. Alright. Okay. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. We'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This narrative heavy experience. They're telling us that only one person gets to share. How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this step up now, I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off, no force, no more. I'd like to see you try, Trapper. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. So, sorry, everyone. I think they talked about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority again one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll down you in his blood. Cynthia plus the mustard back on, you two know I love to have flashbacks like... I was about to say, who the fuck is Donald in? Yeah, it's Dwight and Claudette. We all know you love to kill, it's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so I love how they actually changed his name to nobody. So who do you think should go? Damn it, that's his name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this truck notification doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Yeah, it's like the Spirit. I wanna hear about her. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement law, so be careful with catchphrases, will ya? I also thought of Pokemon. Oh hey Nuna. You missed it. Trickster showed up and we were, well, they were eating Felix. Some shit went down. What is... Really, you want to hear from me? Yeah. Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets her feet in front of the campfire. Excuse me. Don't let her talk you out of it, she's great with ghost stories. Ghost stories? I need to watch that anime. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff seriously disturbing even to me, and I literally pull the guy's skull and spine out onto my bare head, so that is true. Talk about bullshit stories. Would you watch your fucking marriage tracker? Jesus Christ, this is a Christian game, for fuck's sake. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down. Huntress's eyes go red behind the mask while Trapper Ray take her, see if they know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Ahem, well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary, it's a romance. Too late now, though I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice that Huntress and Raid are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. God damn it. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an overflowing wound. Detective Hara, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic, crowds had begun to gather, and a dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there in the middle of a busy market had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. Wait, box? Oh god, Pinhead. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered, built on site, in such a busy area? How could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit paused her sword, looking face to face with each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating energy. She's in her element. Help me, cried someone inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking at this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners. Our scene was completely solid, and much too heavy to move by hand. So he couldn't use windows of opportunity then. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was, so scared. Please help me, cried the man as if pleading to his life. No stranger to tense situations. Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more saddened, more pathetic, and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. Don't let me die, heard the man beg. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the fear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise, asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection, but she had never felt before, not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return, and he did. Pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again. Steam flowing from his mouth as he asked. Promise. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised, I do, and pressing her palms against the cold outside the box without truly knowing why, the Potter leaned forward and placed her lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into this strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. There was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact, the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat of losing the soft touch. So do you, Thank you, said the man. No trace of fear remained in his voice as he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back, yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Potter and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Potter gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddle of rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her life from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There in the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like parts of doll almost pulled apart. Or is this Dredge? Perhaps that's just how Detective Potter had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. In the top of that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips, and icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue, tears fall from her chin, soaking to stand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but that spirit. It was you who chose her. You who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and now no one is sure to act. Flying Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a light-hearted fun. Please, I said do something. Say nothing, hug her. Cool story. Stand up and try to start one of those slow claps. You stand in without saying a deep posture, reaching arms around her for a hug. Please don't slice my arms off. Please. Her robe hovering in the air begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctually, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward movement and you nearly fall over into the fire. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a bite. You meanwhile realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Ah, of course I was going to hug her. Spirit. Everyone needs a hug. I love hugs. Everyone leaves when you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. Do you know this game is kind of calming? I mean, just the beach environment. Like, I know a lot of people are playing this for memes and because a lot of Dead by Daylight fans are thirsty, they're down bad. Like, yes. At the same time, I'm curious. I like dating sims, especially when they try to have like a deep story, like Doki Doki. I love that game. I fucking love Doki Doki Literature Club. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Well, 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 Trickster. Hey! Oh, that was his song from, I like that song. Hey baby, you look lonely, mind if I join you? You talking to me? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me, something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. You happy to see Trickster? He looks good in this game now. This is a skin I can get behind because I don't like a lot of Trickster skins. A lot of them are kind of boring to me. This is a cool one. Is that like an inflatable bat? Like, I think it's like an inflatable one. We should have that. Great, now I can see it too. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Yes. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of these cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. Kawaii. You know I was watching you while I told my story. Why were you doing that? I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. I might need to turn on my fans, you know. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit. You learn something new every day, even when you're a god, I mean a narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Oh. Wake up, wake up. Oh, hell yes. Oh, this is gonna be good. Dipping in hot tubs with spirits, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and after like that. I'm excited, man. I'm so excited. Just don't forget our little talk. What talk? I forgot. You and your storyteller friends stick to the water. Just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some chillish shark comes along and manages to jump in the ocean, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Shark. Speaking of shark, there's bubbles in this game. Maybe bubbles is in this game. Or, you know, it's blight. I just want to be totally clear. You know that story bore some similarities in my life. It was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other. Equally, I believe I'm completely sure you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story. I feel like that's the way I would have said it. I would have just been like, yes, let's get to the hot tub, please. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on the island, trapped one night, might stay. I'm in a most puzzling place. Also completely regular. I'm sure his lips were blue, your lips were blue. Really, you'd call this blue? I mean, like, why don't you get closer and we'll find out? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. Okay, so similarities here, I guess. Coincidence. Sorry, coincidence. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins, or well, maybe it was coagulated by now. No need for further details regardless. I'm a descendant of nobles orders. Yeah, you're related to the Women, aren't you? Thousands of years of training with both weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go to elaborate about it. I dreamt that story like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my thoughts took me straight to my dream. So now I've had dreams like that. Dreams that are like a movie, and then it's like I wake up and I'm like, I want to make that into a movie because that would be pretty cool. I've never been able to shape it. That's a very adult story for a child's dream. Do you believe it? Yes, no, who cares? Yeah, I believe you. Why would you be lying? I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story clearly came from someplace deep. Plus, as I said, I've done the same thing. So you've made me regret that choice. Fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're going to get hurt, you won't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe her or not? And if I know everything this question, I do know everything. Don't I already know the answer to my own question about it? If I believe your answer to this question. What? Whoa. Ocean got me tripping. Yeah, why don't you just go drown in the ocean narrator and shut up? Stop interrupting me, Spirit. Sorry, I didn't distract us forward. What's important is that a certain corpse of cutie, don't call out for one, please, and make this happen. Floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free up from her puzzle box. If you believe that it is, then damn it got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle in question, you find a certain someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Fuck off, Dwight and Claudius! Go away! Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. Go away, Dwight and Claudius. God damn it. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in fresh and tall. Bert, how old are you? I mean, if you're in this game, my mother used to watch me carry this, you know, would comb out all of the tangles and try to rub around it before sending me on my own way. Yeah. Your asshole dad killed cars, or didn't he? Like dickhead. You watch the spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fish. She doesn't notice you're watching her puzzle. Maybe it's time for another hug. When she catches you, look, she turns away, roughly grabs the towel from Dwight and then pushes them and fly outside as she forces off. Yeah, fuck you two. Interrupting our beautiful moment. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life, or has it already been taken from you? And it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum, or our guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh, can you play Michael's Chase music? I love that music. Or play the Attack on Titan lobby theme. That's also pretty good. Ready, repeat the instructions. Okay, ready. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. I mean, 88 would be the... Let's see what's on this station. Ooh. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? That was quick. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Okay. Really? What, even the dead like to relax? Well, I mean, it's called Rest in Peace, isn't it? But in Spirit's case, I guess it'd be Rest in Pieces. I shouldn't have made that joke. I don't really have any of those things around. Amazing. Wait a minute. Didn't she say her mom would brush her? Is that what they used? That must mean a lot to you. Wow, thanks. Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. Ooh. I guess you could go out this as a gift from my mother. I will want it back though, and if you lose it, well, I'll definitely give it back. That, the fact that she trusts me with that, that warms my heart a bit. I'll admit that. I'll take good care of it. You'll get your revenge on me if it's the last thing I do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed, you try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky by now. You've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get to 100%, you hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. You awake suddenly to see someone leaning over you. Trapper is sitting beside you sketching a portrait. Ooh. Draw me like one of your French girls. Ooh. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. Yeah, you jealous? You should know they're not what they seem, not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I trust spirit. I shouldn't, but I trust you. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind, just be careful where you sit. Your bear traps? Yeah. Yeah, Trapper's jealous. He likes me. I mean, like, why he said something to me a while ago that was like, okay, man, calm down. Calm down. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Well, then don't ask me out because your ass is getting rejected. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Like one of your French girls? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. Yeah. I know how that feels. That would make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I would like... I'm not going to finish that sentence. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. I want to spend my time with Spirit. Let me do that. That's why I bought this game. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired, get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the, about 15 feet to your left. Hang on. I don't know why it's censoring what you're saying. I don't have high defensive language on. Sorry about that. I guess it won't let you say that. Finally alone for real this time. Maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Oh, my back. It's a beautiful morning. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't, oh geez, this is one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. Hi, I'm Gregory. I'm 23. I woke up on this beach yesterday and now, oh, you know. I think today really went well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. You know, this looks a lot like This looks a lot like the room from Stamination that interesting tap room. Stamination, did you help design this game? So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to stay? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive and sick. Ooh, so they're talking about me. This is gonna be good. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was fueled by an elk and had to wash her and trails off my scarf. And that being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with more, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows what the others. So Huntress seems to love me. Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Well, you know what they say, Reggie? Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzz kill and trapper. Oof, where do I even begin with trapper? Oh, sure, but daddy issues much. Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of a raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as Philly. Why are they fucking cannibals all of a sudden? That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. The music stopped at like the perfect time. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything you can. Yeah, kill Dwight, because fuck Dwight. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. Oh, don't bring yourself down, Ray. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Exactly, that's something we gotta learn. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and rose, okay, those are choices. Sure. There's no word to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. That is true. Besides, if I'm going to get bloody revenge on society that is using me and throwing me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Yes, Spirit, we can join together and we can take over the world to get revenge on people, yeah. Yeah, of course, if it means I don't know. Still alive, achievement unlocked. I wonder, do blurps work on my channel? I want to try that out. Oh, I can't. I gotta do something about that. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. That is odd. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream, you really are here for another day. Well, I have no idea, you're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? They talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. I like the music in this game. More than beautiful, I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off night right. Trickster seems suspicious. Be careful, I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind these joyful either though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck, today's an important one. Why is that? My only regret is that I won't be a big part of it. Yeah. Budgeting issues. Oh, is that one? That's stuff. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. I mean, he does that in the regular Dead by Daylight. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now, never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell is that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. They definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. I really hope people get it. I can be hurt fine, but okay. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. Well, that's nice. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second, how did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Oh, I see what you did there. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right, a lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. Is the artist in this game? And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, I mean, vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Oh, Dead by Daylight's universe is filled with bugs. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to tell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. You know, my throat's starting to get sore. Doing all the talking. I should, we'll call this part 1, and I'll probably do part 2 tomorrow. So that should be fun. So let me save this. So, you don't have to stay it like this. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, let me give a couple things I'll say about this game so far. Pretty interesting. The music is really good. The music is really, really good. I'm finding the story interesting. I'm curious what the end game of this game is. So I guess that's it for tonight, and I'll pick it up tomorrow. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry Nuna, it's just my throat's starting to go sore from talking a lot, and I need to like just stop playing for now. But I'm going to be doing I'll be playing it again tomorrow. Oh no, no problem. Thanks for sticking around. Like I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, like. Oh yeah, Spirit's way better than I thought she was going to be in this game. But I saved it, so yeah, I need to come up with a stream schedule so I can get more consistent. I'll probably I linked my Twitter to my Twitch, so if you ever want to see when I go live, I could post it there. So if spoil a small thing about the game. I mean, if it's a small thing, sure. Yeah, you can actually. Yeah, they did say they finally added sex to Dead by Daylight, so I already knew that. So maybe in part 2, because I need to. Let me try raiding. I've never raided. See if it works. How'd you do it? Raid / isn't it? Is that how you do? Or is it / raid? Ooh, raid channel. How do I, okay. Now it's messages, creators, moderators can highlight the chat messages one of them. Okay, raid. Let's see, who is live? Samuel's live. I could see if it works. I want to see if I can raid, that'll be cool. Good night, Nuna. Did this work? Invalid username. What? Let me try it again. Raid / Hey Nuna, are you still there? Alright, I want to see if this works. I wanted to see if I can raid. Invalid. How is this? Oh, I forgot the E. I'm a fucking dumbass. Hopefully this works. Oh shit, I created it. That's cool. I know how to raid. Do you want to go raid Samuel? Haha.